Hey folks, second learning objective for today is to understand goal setting and goal setting's place in our learning experience. So there's different types of goals we're going to talk about: process goals and product goals. So first off, the importance of goal setting. This is a quote that I came across in my readings this summer that did studies to find, like, okay, what are predictors of success for students in classrooms? And one of the biggest ones was when students were able to set achievement goals for themselves. Those are one of the biggest predictors of success. Basically, think about that internal, intrinsic motivation. If you can set that goal for yourself, not just let me as a teacher set that goal for you, but if you can kind of own that, that's a huge thing to help you get there. So where does this goal setting come in terms of that metacognition cycle? There's two big places, if you remember from the video yesterday, where this really starts to pop up. Number one is when we start assessing the task. You have to know pretty clearly, and this is my responsibility as a teacher too, what is it that you're being asked to do and how are you being asked to show it? If you don't understand that, it's really hard to set goals, and it's really hard to know what your end product should look like. Like, what does successful learning look like? So if I'm setting goals with you or setting goals for you, and you're working to make sure that those are internalized well, we're going to come to a lot more success because we have a similar focus. We've got a clear idea of where we're headed. So we've got to assess that task. And the second part is when we're actually applying those strategies. So we know what we need to do, we plan some approaches, and then we actually apply them. If you're actually like working towards a goal in an assignment or in a class, a goal for learning, not just getting a good grade, but a goal for learning, you're going to have a lot more success when you actually get down and do the work and take that test or write that paper. So the two different goals we're going to try to set throughout the semester are, number one, our process goals. I'd say these ones are the most important types of goals that we can set because they set us up to reflect on what we're doing in a day-to-day manner. So these are the goals that kind of dictate our routines and our habits. If you think about the greatest and best people in the world, they didn't just set goals to be like, okay, I want to be the best basketball player that's ever been. Or use LeBron James a lot because I like that guy. He doesn't just say, like, I want to be the greatest basketball player that ever was. He sets himself goals to work hard every day. Like, that's not his only goal, is to be great. His goal every day is to work hard and push himself, even though he's probably one of the top 5 basketball players out there right now. So what this looks like maybe in an education setting is I'm going to set a goal for myself to not stop when things get difficult. If I start to get frustrated, I'm not just going to give up. I'm not just going to like press pause and go watch Netflix or go play Xbox or go ride my bike. I don't know what high schoolers do anymore. I'm sorry. I'm out of touch. So you're not going to give up. Or maybe it's just a time goal. Like, I'm going to study or work on homework for at least 30 minutes after school every day. Or it could be as simple as something like, I'm just going to use my time wisely. I'm not going to let myself get distracted, and here are the things that I can do to not let myself get distracted. My goal is to not touch my phone until lunchtime. Might be something like that. It's a process goal that will keep you moving forward towards your product goals. So these are the end goals for our learning or for our semester. This is the destination, the final product. So it's good to have kind of like those long-term goals. Here's where I want to end up. And the process goal is, here's how I'm going to get there. So some product goals might be that grade that you want to get in a class. It might be like, I want to get a job and save $300 to make some improvements on my car, or to buy a new video game system. Or it could be like, I'm a big runner. So it might be that you want to run a 6-minute mile, or you want to make the varsity volleyball squad, whatever it is, symphonic band. Those are product goals. So what our activity is for this little lesson is, you're going to just try to set 2 process goals and 1 product goal. So there's a Google Classroom assignment posted in there. If you can, I'm going to challenge you to get away from your product goal being, I just want to get an A in this class. Maybe make your product goal something more tangible in relation to English class. Like, I want to become a better writer, or I want to have a deeper understanding of grammar, or I want to score this on my ACTs when we get there next semester. So good luck setting your goals, and I'll chat with you soon.